So we're gonna be checking out a video from Brother Shisha Zed. A woman's happiness is the most important factor in raising kids. Is it?
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Shisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
There's a video I've been seeing circulating around. I didn't want to address it just because I thought it sounded ridiculous and probably wasn't true. But when enough of you guys send me a video and it's the same video, chances are I'm probably going to cover it. The caption of this video reads, "The number one indicator of a child's ability to thrive in the world ... is the quality of their mother's happiness and mental well-being." And so this was a shock to the host on the podcast who heard this from the woman, because we know that the data says a two-parent household with a mother and father in the home is what produces the best outcome for the children. And so here's the video. I'm going to play it. Is she telling the truth? Side note, Drea Michelle, the 40-year-old proud single mother who got pregnant by the 21-year-old, she just posted she's going through a tough time. Speaking of single mother, she says, "I feel like I am at the bottom of a pile of heavy humans. Most hours of the day, I feel like I'm struggling to breathe." I mean, in the last video I did, I said she was going to be crying and complaining about how hard it is to go through life by herself, because she says she's interested in being a single mother and not necessarily marrying somebody and having a two-parent household for children. I said it's going to end in tears. I didn't know it was going to end in tears. Within a few hours of me saying it's going to end in tears. But anyways, more on that later. Let's get into this video. Let's go.
Do you guys know the number one outcome or the number one indicator for how children grow up to thrive, whether or not they actually do?
I thought it was the daddy in the house.
Absolutely not.
What's
Believe
that?
it or not, it is the quality of their mother's happiness.
Wow.
Damn.
The quality of their mother's happiness is the number one indicator as to whether or not a child will grow up to thrive. Because if you have a depressed mother, if you have an
By the way, they put that music in the background there to convince you that what she's telling you is the truth. I do it all the time here on the Coffee Pod too. Don't worry.
anxious mother, if you have a mother with post-traumatic
How can you quantify? This is what she said. The quality of the mother's happiness. How can you quantify that? Give me some numbers, or give me a fucking pie chart or graph, or give me something to quantify that. Because the quality of the mother's happiness. Nonsense.
stress disorder who is having to disconnect from her own body, she cannot show up to nurture you. She cannot show up to support you. She cannot fully step into that space. And what she will teach you about being in relationships with other people, whether you can trust them, whether you can trust yourself, whether you can actually be committed and connected to somebody and know that they will reciprocate that to you in a healthy way. She teaches you that not through her words, but through her actions. And so what I will say to you, sis, is that you have to decide for yourself how you want your children not to just grow up in your house, but to grow up in this world, because you are teaching them that right now through how you are living your life and showing them how life is supposed to be in this roof with this man.
All right. So I'm not sure of the context behind this response that she's giving to the woman, because, you know, it's a short and we know things can get lost in translation with the shorts. But the very clear message here that's being taken in by the audience is a woman's happiness is the most important determinant factor in how children turn out, and not necessarily what a lot of people believe the data says, which is a two-parent household. That includes a man inside that house. And so this was a really interesting conversation that was had in the comment section down below. Let's get into it. Somebody immediately commented and said, I'm not challenging this, but I would love to see the data behind this. This is the first time I'm hearing it, so I need data. And almost 200 likes on that comment, which is followed by another person who says, sounds like more bullshit if you ask me. Just another post showing how women will have this inflated notion that somehow everything revolves around them and how they feel. And that's my problem with what she's saying right there is, while I do understand her point of view, a mother who is irregulated, a mother who is stressed out, a mother who is miserable and depressed won't make the ideal mother for those children. It sounds good, but her saying that it's solely dependent on her happiness does not sound correct. And we'll find that out as we keep going. Let's check out another comment here that says, no, it's fathers being absent, backed by real data and evidence. So this guy's going by what he knows. Another person who says, no study to prove that when I looked it up. So this guy did research and he couldn't find anything. Here's a woman that says, amazing how science is confirming we and our foremothers and forefathers have been telling y'all. So, this commenter is a chick who's like, yeah, of course it revolves around the happiness of a woman. And my challenge to you is, have you ever tried to make a woman happy? Good luck. I'm not saying it's impossible, right? But all things are possible through God, right? And so everybody was wanting to know, where did this study come from? And what the hell is she talking about? Well, then came this post from a woman who actually posted a video of another chick who talks about the study. And this woman says, so here's the research study that backs this up. And she shared the link right there. And so I put the link in and it took me to this video that's titled, A Mother's Happiness Determines Childhood Success. And so this video is like 14 minutes long of her reading through this study. We don't have that type of time here on the Coffee Pod, boring stuff. We like coffee and excitement. So instead of sitting down and listening to this 14-minute long video, you can go check this out for yourself, by the way, if you'd like. I'll make sure I pin it to the top of the comment section. I'm going to ask Miss Coffee to summarize this video for us and give us the key points and takeaways from this study. Let's get it. Miss Coffee, could you please summarize this video and the content of the study for us, please?
Sure. Maternal happiness significantly impacts a child's development, with a focus on emotional regulation and responsive parenting, contrasting the impact of marital satisfaction. Paternal presence contributes less to child skill formation. Key takeaways. Maternal happiness plays a crucial role in child development, affecting emotional regulation and responsiveness. Marital satisfaction and happiness are separate factors influencing child outcomes. Paternal presence is beneficial for discipline and supervision but contributes less significantly to child skill formation.
And so the study focuses on marital happiness and paternal presence.